What's up, guys? Troy from ATXRC Productions. Test flew the Solo finally for the first time. We did the update and all that. I'm going to try to match that up with this real quick before I have to head to work. I was only able to get one flight in. I wasn't able to do a lot of adjustments or any of the setting adjustments to get this thing other than out-the-box settings. But out-the-box, man, it's too smooth. I don't think the static gimbal is going to be a problem. I got the footage uploading. I don't know. We'll get it matched up as soon as we can. Yeah, I just want you to know it flew smooth and good, and it felt stable. The 50-50 stick, real quick, it doesn't concern me anymore. I'm okay with it. For this platform, it works very, very well. It keeps it at a nice hover whenever you need to. You can bounce up and then let off, and it still keeps it at a nice hover. And descending, it's much easier to descend because it's kind of a controlled descent. But again, this was on out the box, very, very low settings. You can tell that they made this thing super easy to fly out the box for getting used to it and all of that. And for stability. And I can just tell you right now, it blows anything DJI is doing out of the water because of it's got the adjustability the way that it does. I mean, I haven't played with it, but I saw it in person already. To be able to adjust so many different performance levels of this thing that you can tweak the performance and balance it with what type of shots you're trying to shoot. So that's the exciting thing about this for me. You know, some shots you want to be able to zip in and zip out fast, but that gives you more instability. So there's some shots that you want that nice, smooth, clear shot. Well, you can dial this thing down and make it only go as fast as you want or as smooth and silky as you want. I'm sorry. That's just something that I haven't seen. I might be wrong. But 3DR knocked it out the park. This thing took off on its own and landed on its own just fine. I was worried about takeoff and landing because it's suggested and recommended to use auto, but it's easy as heck to just take off. You just take off just like any other quad. I was worried about, just to be sure, I'd never use a 3DR product. Notes, when setting up your Solo, the initial download of the software to your tab, you have to be on Wi-Fi connection for downloading software to the tab. You then connect to the Solo units via the Wi-Fi, transfer it to those units. I had an issue where it was taking like 20 minutes, and I was worried about canceling it, but I should have. I apologize, Jeremiah Johnson, by the way. I can't find you to apologize. I did not realize you were a 3DR guy. My bad. So once you download the software to your tab, download it to the hardware. I suggest before installing to Solo that you power everything off, reset even reboot your tab, put everything back to setup mode, and then download the software from here to there. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but at some point, definitely after at least transferring the software, you want to reboot everything. Because the problem I had was a couple. One was trying to calibrate it. By the way, don't take this out to the field until you calibrate it at home. It's much easier to do. You want to do it on a level surface. And everything is actually very easy to do, but you get stuck up because if you're not doing one little thing here or there, right, or if you didn't reboot, it's not wanting to really take the calibration 100%, which is understandable. You're updating firmware on all over the place. So reboot like doing any software. Same thing goes for the video cable. I wasn't able to get a video feed, but come to find out, it was because I needed one more reboot on my tab. That's the only thing I didn't reboot in the field. I rebooted everything else multiple times. I still couldn't get video, but that was why. Still flew fine. I flew line of sight. I mean, it was only my first pack anyways. I flew a little good ways away, and I did it at a spot that I had some comparison footage of my Disco. So all this stuff will get matched up into a few episodes. Anyways, I got to go to work, guys. 3DR Solo, flipping awesome, guys. Check out the unboxing. I'm going to be editing it up a little bit more, cutting it down for you guys, as well as the live chat last night. I hope I answered some questions. I will try to do some more live stuff. I'm on vacation next week, but I'm moving, so bear with me. But I'm going to do as much as I can with Solo and get it to you guys, I promise. So ATXRC Productions, ATX Drone Services. Check us out on Facebook. Check out my Flytrex account, all that good stuff, guys. Solo is amazing. Can't wait for everybody to get them. Thank you, 3DR, Colin, Ross Vader, all the guys, man. Vutran, Jeremiah Johnson, all those guys, man. Good job. Thank you.
So you can notice the 50 stick does hold it at a good hover, and the cool thing actually now that I play with it is you go up and leave it and it'll still stay there. It's quite obviously in a very toned down mode, but it's cool. I mean, that's busting up right there. But it's cool that performance wise it's turned down like that. It's gonna make for a really smooth shot.